Yo, hey, what's up guys? In today's video I'm gonna show you the Lazy Man Trunda team. And maybe you know, I pulled a certain champion 3 times and I was a little bit unsure if I wanna make a video out of it and release it because it's kind of unlikely that you guys have 3 times the Amic. I do not own him 3 times on the test server right now, but I do on the live server. So I thought to myself like, maybe I'm not gonna do it, but they changed literally another champion and can be literally replaced in there, and it is gonna be Lady of Iref, and it's more likely that you probably have 1 or 2, maybe 3 of her, kind of, you know how it is, sometimes you get a champion that you might think is totally dumb 3 times and they change her, and yeah, they changed her a 3. So you have a cooldown on your whole team on a 3-turn cooldown, and this skill can be reset. So it's basically an Amic or a better Painkeeper or whatever you want to call it. But I really do enjoy her because you can do something like this right now. We going on normal mode right now. My Trunda is kind of good, but not the best in the world. So I'm doing my stuff on normal. That is more likely for me that it's gonna go well and stuff. For hard mode and brutal, just the 6-star. I made the experience that the 6-star on a Trunda is more important than stats overall, and you can basically do with a 6-star the stuff really easy, but if you don't have it, and sometimes 370 crit damage or something doesn't really give you the best outcome if you don't have the 2 Yumekos, for example. But we're gonna use this team right now. The preset is really simple. We're gonna just use main skill here, main skill, and she does her main skill into another, and she's gonna do that one. And the core about it is so easy. You get reset, main skill, and then you're gonna reset, main skill. And that's basically what we do the whole fight. And that's why I call it kind of the Lazy Man Trunda team, because yeah, you don't have to do anything too much. It is full auto. And to be honest, the score was, when I do like a Yumeko kind of setup with 2 Nias and a Yumeko, my score was overall a little bit better on the live server, but I had more stats into it, so I can't really tell which one was better. But this one right here is just better in the case of usage, because I don't have to do anything about it. Like, I just sit here and whatever, I can talk. And you see it over there already, we're just killing the heads over and over and over. You know how it is. It is not too hard to explain. So if you have right now a Lady of Iref and maybe 1 or 2 Amics, 2 Lady Irefs, 3 Lady Irefs, 3 Amics, whatever, the setup is always the same. I kind of would recommend 1 Amic at least, because he is in a cursed set and he will place that cursed all over and over. Okay, both of mine are in cursed sets right now, and if you have at least 1 in a cursed set, then you get some hexes out there, and you kind of don't wanna miss that because it's such a big damage boost. And is there much to talk about? I think my Lydia is in protection, yes, and also I think Astrid, and dude, to be honest, I don't know what to tell you. There's not much to talk about. It's just reset into main skills and you do it all over again and you let it run. So I would just, yeah, let's go ahead and watch at the end score on the end what I did with this team, and we're gonna talk about stats and stuff. And on the end we got 9 billion damage for not doing anything besides pressing that auto button, come back later and enjoy. That's why I really like it, and also that's why I call it the Lazy Man Trunda team. Also, what I really do like on this team, the speed ranges are not really tight, so you have a little bit of wiggle room and stuff. That is not the most problem in the world, but you know what? Let's check out those stats. Okay, let's talk about the Amics, the speeds in general or something. It is really lazy. You just build your whole team around a certain speed value. Like, let's say you aim for 240, then you make all other champions around 240. You decide who goes before that, like 3 Amics in my case go fastest. Like, it's not 3 Amics, like 1 Lady RF and the 2 Amics, they go fastest, so they're like 240, 241, 242, or 248 or something, and they go the fastest. And then afterwards you put your Lydia, your Trunda, your Astrid and stuff like that. And let's talk about the stats in general, what I do have on those champions right now. Let me activate the Hydra. And I aimed around 260, he's 263 in a cursed set. To be honest, the rest doesn't matter too much. Avoid, of course, everything that boosts your turn meter or something that could really hurt you. but I think you know that already because we are speed tuning right now. So let's talk about the second Emic. He doesn't even have masteries. He's also in a cursed set, like I said already. And of course, he is 255. Like I said, it doesn't have to be super close. When you aim for 240, some champion can go 225 and some champion could go 255 or something. That isn't so important. They go back to back to back and they're basically pushing each other's turn meter so they don't fall out of order like they meant to go. And yes, no masteries here, no nothing. Okay, that was basically it about them. Let's talk about Lady of EREF. Wait. And let's go ahead. She is in a protection set 9 times because she's gonna give us some buffs and the buffs is gonna make our damage better. Of course, that's what we want. She is on 261, so she's right in between the Emics and that's good. So they all go back to back to back. And afterwards we're gonna take a look at Astrid. I think I didn't show you the masteries, but like I said, just avoid everything that is just boosting your turn meter. Maybe you can also on Lady of EREF, like that one. Is it that one? No. I think that one. Yes, so you can increase your buff duration by 1 turn. That would be actually nice. So the continuous heal, what you get out there, would be giving you more damage because of the protection set. So if you have more out there and longer durations and stuff like that, then it's just more damage for you. Alright, let's talk about Astrid. And she is also in a protection set 9 piece because she does give buffs and we want to abuse those buffs in case of more damage. Damage, she is 271, so she's the fastest. We're gonna start with her, so she's gonna give the increased attack to Trunda, the first, and gets the decreased speed out and stuff. And masteries are like this. Right now there is nothing in here because I actually don't need them. And there's even the trick with the buff extension like isn't really worth it because she's just gonna do it every time. And continuous heal can be stacked, so it's kind of different. Also, yeah, the rest is kind of clear. So let's take a look at Lydia. She wants to go in before the Trunda all the time, so that's where we aim her on. And of course, like accuracy for Astrid and Lydia need to be on point. Of course, you need to land those debuffs, and then we have. Wait, did I click her? No, I haven't. So she's also in a 9 piece protection. Of course, we get buffs and also more damage. And her speed, wait, let me put in Hydra. Her speed is 237, so you can see the ranges are kind of not so tight. You can kind of just put the team order in place and it should be okay for you. Of course, accuracy and stuff needs to be on point, like I said, whatever you want to aim for. And at least the Trunda, she is in a lethal and cursed set, not cruel set, not cursed set, sorry. And we're gonna take a look at the stats. Like I said, those stats are not bad, but also if you are Kraken, not really nice. So you kind of know what I mean. We almost have 9,000 attack and 200, let's say 90 crit damage with a speed of 235. So she is always last, then afterwards Astrid is coming. And yeah, on the Trunda, what I can say for a big tip is that she is, it does not matter how many, like how high your crit damage goes and stuff. Of course it will be kind of better, but the only really thing that makes her really strong is the 6-star crushing rend on the end. If you don't have it, it's not so nice for you and you probably have to go lower stages. But if you go have your 6-star Trunda, you might want to try hard mode, brutal nightmare, wherever you can aim. That is really cool. We're gonna take a look at those masteries. She gets Helm Smasher. And what else? Like the rest is kind of normal. Like yeah, nothing too special. The Helm Smasher super important. And yeah, that was basically it about the whole team. It is super lazy. It is super easy to build. The requirements are not so easy. I have to admit that. Not everybody has like 3 of those champions. Like, I know that one, but since they have rebalanced Lady of Iref, it's way more likely that people can do it right now. And you know how it is. In Hydra Clash, you want to do as many points as you can, but sometimes you just want to be... Yeah, you just want to relax while you do it on auto, and there is one team that can actually do it in auto. And the damage is really not bad for it. For the stats what I have and the setup, of course we cannot bring like a Gerb Tuck or something, like a damage booster in there, so the damage is kind of limited, but not everyone has those champions. So on the end, you might can benefit out of this team, and I would be happy about it. And also that will be the end of the video. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.